Good morning. I'm here in London with Tom Breeze, video marketing expert, public speaker and video marketing trainer. So if someone was to, say, want to get started in doing video, how would they go about it?
Okay, well, you've got a few areas to think about. I mean, of course, you've got the first stage, which is get a flip camera or get a Kodak ZI-8 or just get the web camera or just use your laptop for Camtasia or screen capture.
What about just the ordinary little phones? Because they can do video too, can't they?
Yeah, so iPhone 4s are really good at video, and I think iPhone 3GS does it as well, I think, or something like that.
Or is it not a good idea using just the little pocket cameras?
Do you know what? I think that I started out using pocket cameras, and now the camera that we're using here is my Panasonic GH2. So it's a bit more expensive. It's over £1,000, but that's because I'm in the air and I do a lot of it. You don't need to go to that level. If you've got the lighting right and you've got your audio right, that's the most important thing. And then the camera is secondary to that. If you get a good camera and you've got full HD, like a Kodak ZI-8, for example, you're going to be laughing. You're going to be fine with it. And also you can move around the chips as well. So I know that we're recording this in a chip, and then I can give you the chip afterwards, and you can take it and do it, and we'll go away with it basically. So it's all good. So that's the equipment side of it. I suppose you can just get started with a real quick flip and just start using it. I think that, or I say flip, that's what I started with, Kodak ZI-8, or just get a family one if you want to.
So you say flip because you're used to saying flip because you use one.
Yeah, exactly, but it can be any camera, it doesn't have to be, it could be, it literally could be any camera. If you've got one in the basement that you know how to hook up to a computer, that's fine.
Not the old one with the tape, so that's...
Well, if you can still hook up onto a computer, I'm good with it. But you might find it a bit more of a hassle. But I mean, you don't have to spend a huge amount of money on it. The next stage really is then just to start shooting. I mean, it's to start getting yourself on camera and just go with it.
And getting used to being on camera, and that way you develop more confidence and it builds and your videos get better and better.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I think there's certain jumps that you can do. So, for example, I know that when I structure my videos, there's a certain way that I communicate. I'll tell them, if I'm going to share something like on a video blog, for example, a little tip or a little technique or something like that, I might say, here's why you want to listen to this video. Here's what I'm sharing with you, the information. Here's how you can go and implement that. And that's what it's going to mean for you. So I use those 4 points in my mind as I go through a video. I say, here's why, here's what I've got for you, here's how you can implement it, and this is what it's going to mean for you. And it means that you can structure it, you know your communication is going to be good. I would say if you're going to do a video like this, you've got to get a tripod, and so at least you can keep it still. One of the things that's annoying people watching it.
People going like that.
Exactly. But it is fine if you hold it out at arm's length to do video.
But it's good, and it gets people nodding and agreeing with you.
Exactly. Well, they're constantly that. I think that the biggest thing, because I think a lot of people feel uncomfortable on camera, is just to get going with it, do it. You don't have to share it just yet, but just watch it back. If you don't like it, it's probably because you've got a perception in your mind of what you should look like and how you... But the thing is, you can normally, through a tiny bit of editing, you can make it look really good. You can be really proud of it. Like, I know the first video I ever created, I can look back at it now, it's on Viddler. I probably won't be sharing because it's pretty awful. But I will look back at it now and think, that's an awful video. But I'm full of pride because I feel like I look back at it and think, that was my first video. And it's kind of, it's pretty cool that it's out there. And it's still getting me traffic, which is cool as well.
It's been really great talking to you, Tom, and thanks.
No worries. Thanks very much. It's been really good speaking to you too.